Yo, Merry Christmas, everybody. What's going on? If anybody's wondering why I usually take down a lot of videos and only post them for a little bit, it's mainly because I don't really like being on camera. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know, man. I just you know what I mean? I'd rather just be behind the scenes and direct it now. You know what I mean? I've done enough, I don't know. It's okay, let's just take the Urbanator stuff for example, right? It's that was a while back. That's pretty much a long time ago. When I used to be into that kind of stuff, being on screen and stuff. But yeah. Or I take stuff off because it's not appropriate or something, or it could be maybe taken the wrong way. But yeah. And then sometimes it's I just posting stuff for a little bit, just for so people who really want to watch everything, right? They watch everything right away, right? They'll get whatever, they'll get to see it pretty much a sneak peek preview, or more like a private showing, right? Because afterwards it's usually just made private, so I don't know, it's kind of cool in that sense, but yeah, I don't know. And yeah, somebody asked me about the memory loss thing. Oh, it's mainly just from back in the day or whatever. I used to do a lot of boxing, right? And suffered a lot of brain damage and concussion type shit from that. I remember I got I think there was a crack in the skull too on the side or something. It was bad, right? I was getting really bad migraines. It was really bad for a long time. Advil, Tylenol, none of that would do anything. The doctor had to give me some special pills that were it cost $100 for 5 pills or 4, and that was supposed to last me a month or whenever I got those really bad headaches. But even those took a long time to take effect. But yeah, it's imagine that. Imagine how many times. Okay, imagine trying to convince someone to go trace a porta potty. No one's gonna do that. And then imagine trying to convince yourself to do that. So in that sense, it's okay, if Mystical or whatever is just a brand, and Urbanator's a subset of that brand, or an employee of that brand, then it's Mystical's the boss and he made Urbanator go out and trace all this shit on camera or whatever, right? But now you know what I mean? So if you think about it, that's pretty much what it was. But now it's you kind of mature a bit, you kind of grow up, and you your interests change, and I don't know, you don't really care about being famous, that. I'd rather be known for quality work compared to just because I'm on camera or something. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean, but I don't know. So yeah, okay, think about it like this. So let's say the Urbanator stuff, right? It was really just acting, an actor that's told, okay, you gotta go trace this. It's an advertisement type ad. So the actor goes out and does it for, I don't know, years. I think we did the Urbanator shit for years straight up. And then after a while, the actor gets tired of acting and being in front of the screen. It's like, I'd rather just be the director now. That's what you think, right? And yeah, it's like that. Like, you don't really care about, like, people seeing you and be like, oh, that's him or whatever. Like, you don't care about fame like that, or being famous or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But maybe someday I might change my mind again. I don't know. But for now, I kind of like being private. You know what I mean? Like, plus, a lot of the stuff like I've taught before on here was kind of controversial. So, but, with that, I just make this quick video. Because, grains are usually not the best thing for dogs, though. I don't know why they include it in, like, dog food. Chicken fat, I can see that. Chicken, I can understand. Vegetables here and there, I can kind of understand. Grains, I don't know. Maybe, but it's kind of just filler shit. I mean, the best thing is to just feed them like meat, and eggs and stuff, like the raw food diet. But because dog food, you're pretty much just gonna get stuff like this, right? And even like, or you could find the ones without grain that don't even use grains. Those are probably the better ones. They're just kind of a bit hard to find, but and they're like overpriced as fuck, man. Like, I saw them online because I was like looking for them. They're pretty like you know what I mean? Like, don't put grains in dog food. This should just be common sense. It shouldn't like be like, oh, like the same company has like the grain stuff for cheaper, and then they have like the grainless stuff for like so much more money. When they already know grains are not really good for dogs anyway. They're just whatever. It's just bullshit. They try to market this shit. I hate that kind of shit, So chicken's first ingredient is chicken or whatever, But it's like, how do I know how much chicken you're putting in there? How do I know you're not just like filling the shit up with like greens and like carrots and shit? Like, I could grow this shit at home. I don't have to buy this stupid shit all the time, If I want to feed them carrots and shit. Like, does that make sense? So, yeah. Honestly, if you can find like the raw food kind of diet for your dog or animals or whatever, probably a better way to go. Or slightly cook it if you're worried about bacteria and germs, But those things are better. Obviously, remove the bones and stuff, like chicken bones or any kind of bones that are cooked. They're like a big no-no for dogs. They're not good for them. And because they can break and splinter, and they could have like a hard time like shitting it out, or they could get cut inside and stuff. It's a lot of like gruesome shit. But let's say you are in the situation, right, and you don't know what the hell to do, right? And because it's Christmas, it's holiday time, right? So let's say like the vets are closed too. So what are you gonna do if like your dog ate chicken bones and now he's having trouble shitting it out? Controversial advice, but induce diarrhea. Get what I'm saying? So give your dog a lot of milk. I'm talking like maybe like the whole bag of milk. Just give him that. See if like that works good enough to just make him go shit. If that doesn't work, give him more milk. This is if your dog's not allergic to milk. But in my experience, this was one thing that did sort of like help pass the things through a bit more smoothly. And it was like one of those like situations where like it could have went either way, right? And like you kind of just have to think fast on your feet. So for anyone who I don't know if you guys ever like, you know, I don't know, have to go through that kind of shit and start tripping out. Just give them a lot of milk. They'll like, you know, shit it out, and they'll be a bit more smoother, because like if you don't really induce diarrhea, right, like the shit's gonna be hard. All right, and the shit's gonna have like bones and stuff in it, like poking out pretty much, because like once the shit takes form, or you know, it's like, you know what I'm talking about, as it's passing through, if like one of the things is like standing up like this or whatever in the shit, it's gonna scrape through and bleed and hurt them and stuff, right? So where's the liquid shit thing kind of come into play? Well, the liquid won't be like, you know, like, I don't know, like, what's it called, man, like strong enough, or like, I don't know, like solid enough to keep the bones like in place, right? So they'll just be free flowing in essence. So instead of the bones passing like this, they could just like with gravity just pass like this with the liquid. Yeah, I know this is stupid and it probably doesn't make much sense, but you know what I mean. And if you guys ever have trouble taking this shit, just have a lot of milk. You know, if you can't, if like the store, like, you know, things don't work to make you poop, have a lot of milk. Obviously if you're not like lactose intolerant or have allergies to milk or whatever. But yeah, I'm not no medical doctor or some professional guru. This is all just based on personal experience. Thank you for watching, and have a great Christmas and the rest of your life.